Højris kommer ned bagved. Oj! Rundt over, der rammer Markusen. Ja, det er klassisk sted.
I problemer, og så er det igen her også Kasper Jensen. Nej! Ja. Så er der den men altså en vanvittig. Det går galt her mellem Lykke og Monsen, som
det er Nygaard.
Er det ja, Monsen der kører
nok her. Kommer på indersiden, og ja, det er der kommer Kim Schmidt altså med fuld palaver ind.
Og så går Jannik Cykel forbi. Hvad sker der der? Det så helt vanvittigt ud, Jan Lylloff. Han fuldstændig umotiveret tordner ind i barrieren.
Lige efter at han har sat hurtigste omgangstid.
Det er Lukas Ken Jensen, der egentlig taber bilen.
Också såg vi var trea i första heatet.
Ja, och samtidigt fick vi se lite repriser nere mot Kurvete. Vi hade en sammanstötning mellan startnummer 46 i heatet. Så det här varvet, vi kanske får en repris. Och kolla! Och vi ser reprisen i bild. Det är faktiskt han rullar på 5, 6, 7.
Ahead of Chuck Whittle as Ray Acosta and Chuck Whittle both lose. Grippled.
Okay. That was a very high-speed crash. What actually happened there, guys, was...
The checkered flag. Oh, it looks like we may have a spin. There we go. The 14 goes around and into the wall.
And getting soaked at the moment. Not fun. And it's heavy rain. Oh, and off he goes. Big time. Save it.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yes. Ooh, it's like the brakes went, didn't they?
Went wrong.
Whoa, great work from our cameraman Blake.
Yeah. He gets some real good front end damage. So you can see there Gallagher going into her. She makes such a great save. Sabato goes out, but I'm trying to figure out where that happened to Phillips' car.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. It's by Mark Willis looking for an opportunity, and well, Gent right now is going to have to go defensive, offensive as he looks to break his way in. And more body work coming. Oh, goodness me! And as we saw the 21 there, Dean Tompkins turn around, and there's contact to the rear of the 83 that goes any battling at all when you lose out. But I think this battle's now going to sprawl its way. Oh, goodness me! Very aggressive there. Okay, well that has gone horribly wrong. 72 comes screeching across the road there, and well, I think.
Three wide there into the corner. Well, it's Tuller and Balsey very close, and Balsey's not very happy with that. He has been caught up in that. Tuller, it's Studer that spins around.
Absolutely outstanding from this group of drivers. Will Ovenden then trying to get around the outside of Maroney. Cake is across the bonnet there of Pete Bend. Are we about to see a move up the inside? Well, there's contact between the two of them. Oh, Tony looks to be sent off the circuit. Oh, he rejoins. Oh, Vincent Bristow cannot avoid it. That's big damage there.
No, oh, he hit the concrete wall.
หมุนไหมหมุนเรียบร้อยครับ
แล้วจะตัดเสมอวงครับผม
อันนี้เบรกอยู่ PSI ด้วยนะครับที่เข้ามาชมอยู่กับการถ่ายทอดเกิดอะไรขึ้นเรียบร้อยครับแหมได้100R ครับหมายเลข93ครับ
ขึ้นครับ
341
ครับผม
เอาเลี้ยวแล้วไปเลยครับ
ดิษธีรทรงชัยนะครับผม
น่าเสียดายซ้ายบายซ้าย
ยังไง
แล้วไม่อยู่เรียบร้อยครับตีลังกาครับ SC เตรียมตัวเลยครับ
SC ครับผม
โอ้โหบอก
There was no way they were all going to come out of that. You could see Carol Krent pointing in the wrong direction at the back of the pack. Zoran Spring was involved there as well, as was Jan Safer. Mikael Esman, you just saw him sneaking through in car 54, and Mikael Esman is the leader now. And it was up into turn 2 where the contact happened. He got into the side of Horst Felix Felbermeyer, a double contact. Zoran Spring puts it into look here. Senna van Serlen was there, and was there contact with Senna van Serlen? There may well have been through the advertising hoarding. He did make contact with the Armco barrier, came spinning back, and Senna van Serlen almost got a second encounter with Sebastian Freimuth. He was able to escape.
Was going to try and attack him immediately into turn 1. That wasn't quite the case. He got attacked by Lucas Stieflagen, and indeed Lucas did get past. So a bit of a change. There's that moment from Storm Geerdrum. And there is no contact.
The inside line.
To hit. Oh, there's a big hit.
And where's Lawson going? Is he going to be involved as well? Side line. Bovey, I think, lost it on the curb.
She hit the rear of the Lamborghini. That unsettled the car. Fishtailed into the side of Matt Griffin.
Just about. And also off in a similar fashion is the 34 car, totally sideways.
How did he hold that?
I wondered whether, as the camera panned over there, we might have missed this incident. No, but we've got that as well. And Lawson spinning round and round, and I think this hit into the tyre wall is going to be, well, not too bad. The more
come through.
Both have done very well to get out of that scene.
The 44 was already around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm afraid
that just could not react in time. The Lamborghini came perilously close, and then a big headbutt.
Or was that Max Meyer?
It was the Hubert Porsche. So what happened was that the 20 car jinked to the left in an effort to try and overtake the car in front. So Tom with who did you think it was immediately in front?
Max Meyer.
Yes. Yeah, you might. You might even be able to stand on the top of the podium. That's a big off there between two P3 cars.
Is that the 58?
It looked a little bit like the 58.
Now watch this. James Walker was off.
Wow.
I think there'd already been contact with somebody else. I think he'd been hit coming through Jackie X corner. I think.
Okay.
And this was the final turn. It's the action behind here. No, this is the penultimate turn. That was the 29 car on the penultimate lap.
Yes.
But then there was multiple contacts on the final couple of turns on the final lap.
Albero de costado, lo saca Tommy. ¡Ay, vuelco! Vuelco de Tomás Albero en la zona del...
La cámara a bordo de Willy Signieto, que ahora vamos a ver cómo Pablo Moreno se monta sobre el piano y ahí salió despedido el radio de giro, se monta sobre el piano y ahí empieza a dar las vueltas. 5 vueltas en el aire, pasa por arriba del wall ride, pasa por el tejido perimetral.
Diego Mariante, Thiago Messias, Toco Júnior, choca Sirtoli. Vai pra fora, quase aí temos Jack Pão, Gabriel de Giacomo, Gilberto Londeiro e Johnny Bravo. Você acompanha eles bem no meio da reta aí agora. Bem no meio da reta agora. Aí, ó. Teve a saída do Jack Pão. Balançou, foi para um lado, foi para o outro, tocou na porta do Londeiro. Aí nós tivemos o Johnny Bravo também envolvido. E lá atrás o Gabriel Giacomo parado no meio da pista. Para você trazer das imagens pelo Curva do S. Agora a equipe de resgate já na pista. A gente vai acompanhando o...
Tá aí a chegada, ó. Ele abre. Já perdeu a traseira aqui em cima. E aí já deu numa mureta e veio de frente ali. A moçada da Blau que não dormiu com o carro do... matar a charada pra gente, olha só. Ele passa ali perto do muro, contorna a chicane, já dá uma balançada.
Ontem ele
já vai lá.
Já voou o espelho.
Já voou o espelho, já abriu a porta.
E aí quebra o triângulo traseiro.
Um pedaço de espelho. E aí a gente vai rever a ultrapassagem do Felipe Batista.
Ousado.
Pra cima do Daniel Serra. Colocou por dentro.
Como o primeiro colocado, mas aí passou direto. Acabou trazendo de volta, mas caindo de novo para a terceira posição. E o momento em que atravessou Lineu Pires. Anos de automobilismo. Começou aqui mesmo em Interlagos aos 16 anos. Olha só na rodada do Zanon. A traseira do carro dele. O Pedrinho Aguiar num toque lateral com o Christian Hahn. Pedrinho foi lá para fora. Franco Giafone tentou desviar. Falou, opa, tem um carro rodando, vou desviar dele. Desgovernado, o Christian Hahn acabou atingindo o carro do Franco Giafone e essa foi a imagem. O Liber para tentar emparelhar, colocou por dentro, a posição é dele, Gustavo Costa atravessou. E aí não vai ter jeito de desviar, encontra o Gustavo Costa.
Zimkovic. So let's look at it again. There's the first conflagration, here comes the second one. Yes, look, Salman takes out Zimkovic. And then it's just a case of pick a line and hope you don't hit any.
Breaking point. You've got a tailwind 30, 40 kilometres an hour behind you and it's just locked up. Potentially the tyre's not quite stuck in the gravel. So on the onboard you see it go and it really is super banked there. So you want to roll in a little bit too much.
You saw her spin and stop on track.
So car looks all good at this point, and yeah, just rotates a little more than she was expecting. She picked the throttle up, no traction. Rear tyre attempt definitely wouldn't have been optimal, and it just comes around quickly. You can see how quickly she put the opposite lock on to try and catch it, but the momentum.
To Chloe Chambers here.
Just running up nice and high, and again, just touching that white line and just staying out the barrier. Again, how close they run up there. So there's just not really any margin for error there, and maybe just coming from hot old wets to new cold wet.
Final corner, Nick, as we talked about off turn 12, just gets it sideways and overcorrects it and hits that wall. I mean, head on hard. He hit about every corner. What a bummer for Christian, and wiped that car out. There's a lot of work.
Josh Pearson, actually. So I think that was James Rowe. That is James Rowe, the Top Con car, the white and blue that was impacted, and he will continue to fight. What happened? Oh, that's misjudged.
Broadland drives off over in turn number 4, overcooking it. Here's a good shot there. Oh, big hammer shot. That was, I believe, Ping drilled the back of Van Berlo. Let the front 5 go together because they're kind of through cleanly. There's... Yeah, looks like contact from the rear. Trying to figure out who that was, and it's not. It's actually. Oh, you're kidding me! Oh no, that's Jay Howard cars getting together. I'm not in through the corner here. In through the corner, yeah. Oh, that's tough. That was side by side. Golan wasn't able to get the car back enough to the left side of the.
And what he was up to in turn 1, wow. See, that's one of those tricky situations, Town. Just barely made contact. Yeah, it went around a lot earlier than what we've seen in the other ones. Oh.
This is, looks a lot like how I pull into most valets at the hotels we go to.
The exit there, Dixon falling like a rock.
Massive
penalty. Contact.
This will be a big hit.
Dixon hard into the wall.
I think they're going to see it as probably a racing incident. And here's the thing, if he's a few inches...
Joe didn't know that the curb would do that. He's still the one initiating the move. He absolutely takes out Dixon.
Responsibility. He came in out of control with a brake locked and took out another car. So bad break for Connor. The system should technically allow you to restart. And that was... Oh, he had...
For 7-7 KFM, they're a guest team. They won't score points. They won't take points away from the championship challengers. Round goes by Zawa again. Takai breaks where we would usually break. And I don't know, I decided that 991 was out of position at the start. They've given him a drive-through penalty. Harsh, because I don't think he overtook anybody. But he was right in the middle of the road when he should have been in one row or the other.
Correction, it's Peter Hackett, sorry. Lucchini's further down the field, but gets whacked by Stokel, and Hackett spins in front of the field. Everyone dives.
Of why we are under safety car. So Jade is actually wide, and so he's wide coming back off, and now Gardner, I think, has tried to go around the outside, and there's been contact. So secondary contact for the number 66 Mercedes. Gardner
into anti-stall, and it held the other one up, probably cost them a race win. This is why we're under the control of the BMW safety car. Darren Curry down the inside of Ben Schutz and nerfed him into a spin at MG. Against the Silvers, who are more likely to be quick over the course of it. Oh, wow.
Turn one. And it made contact with the tyre barrier too. So degree of success in your career, and to be able to throw yourself basically in the deep end in supercars.
Big moment, exit turn 11. So Rob Love, the sister car to the one your son's driving, has just had a big moment. Was involved in the...
Not easy. So there's a manoeuvre. That's one of the Boots and VDS coming. Oh, contact, and the Aston Martin sort of almost synchronized spins.
To get the news that he's got a penalty, but here is a replay of the move. Chateau, he talked about the sausage curve, but he was clear over that and clattering.
So in fact, there's contact before they even get in to Grand Courbe, and there's sort of secondary contact, and that takes the Ferrari out. Also takes Max Hunter around the lap. There you can see the head-on view of it, and that was a pretty speedy bit of rotation, both by the Audi and the Ferrari.
Ferrari of Constantapalainen
He's about to be involved with a clatter with Max Hoffer. There's Max Hoffer. You can read his sponsor's name, unfortunately going sideways in front. Then the run through that long, long gravel track, re-emerging. But we want to see what happens to the silver Audi, the Santalot Racing Audi. He had bounced through, but I tell you who was really fantastic. Oh, well, there you go. That was a big, big push and shove there. Oh, yes. Oh, my word.
Matteo Héron revoit ici derrière Grégory Guilbert et qui vient effectivement percuter et envoyer en tête à queue Grégory Guilbert. Matteo France, FFS AGT, on revoit ici. Ah, il touche le vibreur et il vient toucher ici Paul Lanchère. Et en fait, c'est le deuxième contact qui a été le plus douloureux pour les deux voitures, puisque la BMW revient en travers et en
anti Lorenz, là, vous allez pouvoir nous apporter votre science.
Alors on peut voir qu'effectivement la 78 vient toucher la 888.
Qui est en tête. Oh, attention, c'est Sébastien Guaret qui a aussi également été perturbé par Lorenzo Gatti. Attention, est-ce qu'on va pas y avoir un safety car
sport auto et
attention, Arnaud Malizia, pardon, il y a le contact là avec Arnaud Malizia, Nathan Posementier et Mathias Cazot qui malheureusement
sont là pour la sécurité de l'intégrité. Là on revoit effectivement un travers et puis c'est dans l'embouteillage derrière que les choses se sont un petit peu fait, malheureusement pour Nia. S'accrocher à la reprise et comme on est sur la trajectoire, on va revenir. Hein. Je pense qu'effectivement, comme il est passé un petit peu sur le vibreur.
Che si tocca con Jelmini, attenzione che c'è un patatrack perché proprio in pieno rettifilo, vedete, è successo un pochettino tentativo all'esterno alla Casanova Savelli da parte di S, brutta botta per Tiziano Badawi, mentre qui il nostro regista Mauro Valentinuzzi ci fa vedere quello che è accaduto all'uscita della curva San Donato con una perché corre da solo. Per quanto, e qui invece peccato perché proprio Renmans è stato protagonista di un incidente, ma no, ci deve essere qualcosa, ci deve essere dell'olio in quella curva, perché attenzione, sì, c'è dello sporco in pista, attenzione perché c'è un'ammucchiata generale, bandiere gialle di Laura Van den Egg, che era stata protagonista, che va contro ad impattare violentemente contro le barriere, quindi ancora safety.
Freni con la macchina che si scomponeva tanto, qui Contessi larghissimo e la macchina finisce nelle barriere, che brutta botta! E che brutta botta i commissari.
Rivediamo cosa è successo qui. Rowe è andato in testacoda e poi Petropoulos. Sì.
Che peccato
non
per
c'è stato
Petropoulos,
contatto.
E poi nella ghiaia non c'è stato
per Francesco Galli che ha stallato subito il via, ma riesce comunque a ripartire. Attenzione, contatto con Noal coinvolto e anche Zucco coinvolto in un contatto.
Sì, ma sembra rottura il motore.
Sì, e poi bisognerà fare attenzione anche per cercare di capire se vi sia la presenza di olio in pista in quel punto del tracciato.
So Lewis shoves up Cruz, they're 3 wide, and Robusto, you can see there's just not a whole lot of room to go 3 wide. Haddock slams on the brakes, he spins.
On Brian see Christian just slides up and gets into the left rear quarter panel, and around she goes. She does a nice job keeping that car out of the wall.
And they came through the sector split.
Oh man!
Wow! Oh, Hayden, a huge crash. Huge crash.
And he walked. Kieran Brocky tips in, and I'm not too sure what Brian Clark was doing.
And then at Knockley. Oh, it's a big old high side for Andy Owen at the gooseneck. That's a nasty one. It is. That looked like an off-throttle high. Where's this one then for Tommy? Is that Mansfield?
Yeah, that's bottom of the hill. That is right. That's going into Mansfield.
Hard on the brakes, and then just as he tips it off, he's just a fraction wide, and he just hits that little rise in the time.
Thrown after Stevenson crashed coming off the mountain. Harrison Desoy also collecting him. Both riders thankfully up and okay. Of Strubwick in the closing stages of the race, then set his sights on victory as Ash Barnes sadly crashed out.
Alors Simon Maillard, c'est Simon Maillard. C'est Simon Maillard qui part à la faute, lui qui avait déjà chuté hier.
Une chute curieuse là quand même de la part de Simon Maillard pour et oui, une chute en perte de l'avant au frein. Ah oui, la moto elle a pris tarif hein, comme on dit, avec un double tonneau pour la moto numéro 4. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Ornella Garo qui en met un petit peu trop et qui perd l'avant. perte de l'avant en élan de garrot et voilà, chute sans gravité, hein, on est sur une glissade.
Ah, ça c'est la première chute, l'accrochage hein, entre David Boutoil et Julien Bord. Deux pilotes qui s'accrochent aux machines et puis Sylvain Gaucheran qui a élargi, qui s'est retrouvé sur ce vibreur et qui perd le contrôle de sa moto.
Oh, quel dommage pour Sylvain qui nous...
Pour l'instant qui tient bon à une perte de l'avant. La glissade, rien de grave. Ouais. Nos cadres, voilà, on le voit ici. Oh là 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 là, quelle chute impressionnante. Les deux pilotes sont relevés. On a l'image là à l'instant avec Stéphane Ballet qui part à la faute, qui est en glissade.
It's a pretty slow corner. He completely misses the apex, and it makes me wonder if he just kind of had a little bit of a brain gap, and he seems to want to cut back under. It's a very minor fall. Off in the right here, you can see he tries to get his shoulder down and to save it as much as he can, but we know the Ducatis don't.
We're not going to see it from this angle right here on the. You look over and there's Posh. So I almost promise you, by the way that accident happened, that's going to be the.
There's Bobier, the 669. Oh, he tucked the front.
Just lost the front, didn't he, Greg? You're exactly right. You could see it almost looked like the front just locked up on him, and it threw his body.
Kali ini dengan kecepatan maksimal 182 km per jam, nampaknya didapatkan dengan baik. Sektor pertama menjadi kekuatannya. Oh, terjadi. Aldiansyah Pratama, Bintang Pranata Sukma. Oh, saling bersenggolan saja di sana. Nasi daripada Astra Honda Racing Team dan terlihat dengan baik. Oh, terjatuhnya Reza dan Nika Arens.
Ripper completely sideways. Bang. Yeah, that happened. He wouldn't have even known that was happening until he was flying through the air. Now he was seated in a seating position, ready to tip it into the first turn.
Watch the back end here and watch this. Oh, I'll tell you what, bike very, very did nearly hit him in the back. It's just here. Just comes in, folds the front, around about there. Look, just stuffs it in. Zanke goes around him, so too Elzinger.
The inside probably hits a hard patch and just loses the front end. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, just goes in there and loses that front end. There's a hard base, and that's...
Oh! Big pileup. Is that Ferrandis?
Yeah, Ferrandis for the finish line. This is where Hayden, he was off the track, just insult to injury, getting back on the track. Yeah, he's like, man.